Welcome back to the Interlagos Interlude. We're starting here at stage 4, and we got an event here, a race to do. It's not really a race, we just have to finish 5th and warm up our tires. And this is quite silly because we're in 5th place. So we just have to stay where we are and warm up the tires, that's all. So yeah, pretty simple to do. So again, this is the Interlagos Interlude. A few months back, this event cost $20. It was an early access. If you were patient, if you were running around going, look at me, I've got something you don't, it cost me $20, well, you probably thought you were pretty cool back then, but now, well, everyone else has got it for free and you're $20 short. So, again, don't buy things that are early access and pre-ordered and all that nonsense. It's nonsense. You don't get any value for your money, especially in this game, Real Racing 3. It's a free game. Everything will eventually be free. So don't pay money for things. You can, if you want to buy gold or currency and stuff, you can do that. But don't pay for early access to things that are going to be free eventually anyway. And yeah, in this event, we're actually going to get paid to do this event. We're going to come out of here with a profit. 58 gold profit, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but okay, there's the first race of stage 4 done. We got the tires up to 100% and stayed 5th. No big deal. Alright, what's next? Okay, finish the lap in 1:04 to reach the pole position. Okay, this shouldn't be a problem either, because if you remember in the previous video, in one of the stages we were told to finish a lap in 1:05, and I managed it in 1:03.6. So yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Just do that again. Oops, there's a bit of a slide, just kick the back out there through the first part of the center S. Yeah, great. Usually before we had like a few laps or 2 laps to do it, and here we only have the 1. So we're going to take our skid pan shortcut to widen the entry to that corner, I suppose is the best way to describe it. There's Gasly, so we're on the brakes to try and get around Gasly. Okay, and yeah, so Gasly, he got in the way a bit there, but you know, you make up so much time by just taking that turn 3 so wide and so flat out that really you make up so much time. So it's not really a big problem. It doesn't. You make up so much time, so if you do get a bit behind, it's not the end of the world. We're going to cross the line at a 1:03 point something, I think again. Let's see. Oh, 1:03.3, so 3/10 quicker than the last time. Okay, no worries, no problems there. Because the track is like badly designed, and that going wide like that is not off track. It's just like the track limits are so badly designed or programmed or whatever, devved, or whatever you want to call it, that yeah, it just makes it so easy. Now, this event we have to hit speed 6 times, so it's not really a problem, but I put upgrades on. I put 2 body upgrades because those helped with top speed, so just to make sure that I would do it. And there's the cost, $86,000 and 12 gold, so no massive expenses there. By the end of we've already, just by doing the first 3 stages, we've made more than 12 gold. In fact, we've made like 50 odd gold or so, I would imagine by now. The eventual rewards are 100 gold. So to spend 12 on the car, yeah, you're going to be in profit. So don't worry about it. You can see I've hit speed twice on the main straight and that back straight. I've hit speed. So, yeah, no big issues hitting the speed with the upgrades. I don't know if you can hit speed without the upgrade to the body. the body is the one you want to upgrade. Don't bother upgrading the engine, because for this car, the engine, if you upgrade the engine, it improves your acceleration, not your top speed. So be aware of that. Upgrade the body, because the body improves the top speed. So it kind of makes sense, because if you improve the body, you're making the car more sleek, you're making it lighter, that kind of thing. So it cuts through the air better, which will improve the top speed, less drag, making it more efficient. So yeah, it makes sense for a Formula 1 car, but yeah, just upgrade the body when you're looking for top speed. There's nothing in this event where you need acceleration. So that's why I've upgraded the body and not the engine. Okay, so again, on the next lap around, we've hit speed twice. Oops, that numpty got in our way, so bad luck for him. But that's fine, we're allowed to take damage. We're going to side through these guys. Whoopsie, that was a bit that was a bit of an ambitious one there on Alonso. That was a bit of a dive bomb. Yeah. Anyway, don't worry about it, we'll catch him back up. There's hitting speed for the 5th time. I'm not even bothering to slow down and hit speed again, because I can hit speed again on the 2nd straight over here. Here we are, coming onto that straight. We're behind old Cornish Pasty over here in his McLaren. We've hit speed. You can see just how easy it is to go past those guys. When they're in that corner, they slow down so much for it, and we can hear this as well is not off track, and you can really go nicely wide into that corner. I was playing around with it there. I didn't quite get it right, but you can pretty much go way out there, and you don't have to brake so much, and take that corner way faster than the other guys as well. So yeah, that's the sort of, those areas on do not count as off track. That's why I say this track is really badly designed. It's like a skid pan. You can just drive anywhere you want to, and it doesn't slow you down. When only the grass slows you down, and for those areas there's no grass, so it must be part of the track, right? Really just bad by the devs there. Really, they should have paid more attention to that. But anyway, not complaining. It's helping us get a car for much less upgrades than, I don't know if they intended us to use more upgrades, but we certainly don't have to upgrade the car as much, because we can go off track and go a lot faster. So yeah, no problem with me. Okay, this one, not difficult again. 2 minutes 17, it's 2:25 you have to complete this event. So, and we've got 2 laps to do it in, and you've got about 2 minutes 10 when you cross the line to begin lap 70, as it calls it, out of 71. So the thing here is 2 minutes 10, 2 minutes 11, it's about 105s. So you've got to put in 2 very quick laps. There's no slacking off here, you've got to be quick. You've got to put in 2 laps that are like 105. Yeah, I'm still playing around with this, running off track there, or running wide there, and taking that corner. So trying to find the right sort of perfect line through there, and also the fastest possible way through there. So, but anyway, back to 105s. 2 laps that are 105. So yeah, we're doing 103.3s in the previous fastest laps. So it's basically just do 2 of those, but you know, it's a bit trickier because there's traffic. I did a 105 there because it was about 105 left on the clock when I crossed the line. And we're going up into 3rd place now. So these guys ahead of us are a bit quicker. They won't get in our way as much as the other dudes. So this will be a bit better. A bit of a cut there on the grass. That was turning in too soon. But still, we're much quicker than Sergio Perez ahead of us. And there we go. That's sort of a bit better. You've got to go wider than that and come in more. and then you'll be able to carry more speed through there. But it's really not necessary at this point. Another real racing. It's not very real, is it, with Sergio Perez in second place? If Sergio Perez was finishing second to Max Verstappen, he would still have a ride. And that's exactly kind of why he got ditched by Red Bulls for not finishing second. Anyways, we're across the line with 1 point something seconds to go. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, 2:23. So almost 2 seconds left. And that would be that for stage 4. We'll check out our rewards. We spent 12 gold, and just on that stage alone, we made a profit of 13 gold. So there you go. We're in the black. We're not in the red. The bank manager's not coming around and going, "Hey, you're in the red." Nope, we're in the black. We're making profit. Okay, now on this one, he wants us to get pole position, and we've got 2 laps to do it. So, yeah. This is one of those, basically, just go out there and set the fastest lap. The same as all the other ones before it. It's the only thing that changes here is the lap times get quicker. The bots get quicker, that kind of thing. So I'm fast forwarding here. I don't want to waste too much of your time, because really there's nothing to it. I'll fast forward so you can still see that I'm not doing this perfectly. I bashed into the back of Carlos Sainz there. I'm by no means am I doing this perfectly. Now I'm going to slow it down. You can see there the lap times. There's a 107, there's a 106 from Russell. We managed to be 1 second slower than Russell, so we kind of got to do 104s, 105s again. So I'm going to show you the lap. I've put it back to normal speed now for the second lap, because that's going to be the fast lap, so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. There you go, through there. Could have gone faster and up onto the curb on the outside, but no worries. We still managed to complete it. And then here, that's a bit better. And then you got to just sort of get the turning point right there, and you can do that a lot faster as well. I finished the event. I still haven't quite got it right. So yeah, just, play around with it. Next time the track comes up, which is not very often, even though you had to pay $20 for the track, it's actually still not in the game. Interlagos does not come up very often. But when it does, if you come across a race that at Interlagos, you can give it a try. Let's see what we do. We did a 102 point something there. 102.4, so getting quicker. But obviously we put on upgrades since then. We've got that body upgrade. Right, now we have to maintain an average speed. Right, so here we go. We've got to warm up the tires. I kind of battled with warming up the tires. I didn't get them to 100%, I don't think, but that's not a big problem. We didn't have to do that. What we were looking to do is average speed. So yeah, average speed, not too difficult. With the upgrades got on, I can see I'm weaving around trying to get heat in the tires. They're not warming up very quickly, but I do have the tires, wheels and tires upgraded to level 3. So, and this car is very, very grippy anyway. So I wasn't having any problems with cold tires, which is pretty cool. It's different. I mean, usually in events like this, with any other car, it's really, really tough. But in this car, it was fine. You can see after a lap, I'm weaving like crazy. There's nothing happening. I'm 30%. So, yeah, it's never going to ever warm up the tires to 100. But anyway, it didn't bother me too much. Went wide at the first corner there. That is the lack of grip, but usually that would be flying completely off the track. Look at that. There's a big slide and pretty easy to hold it with 38% tires. So yeah, the tires for me weren't an issue. If you haven't upgraded to level 3, I don't know how the car will react. It might slide a bit more, but yeah, that would be different. I usually upgrade one grip upgrade because I struggle in the game. I don't know if it's my phone or I've tried different levels of sensitivity, but I struggle in this game to keep the cars on the road in these low grip sort of situations. And but this car's grip is so good. I don't think you would need level 3 wheels and tires to complete this Interlagos Interlude event. I think it can be done with just the first $M upgrade on your tires. I think you'd be okay. Which means you'll make even more profit come the end of this event. But yeah, so every lap I'm just sort of pushing that average speed up, and yeah, grip I've given up on. It's like, yeah, no, we're not going to get there. I'm just trying to keep the average speed above where I need to be through, basically for this section, because this is slow, and this corner here is slow. So once we're out of here, we can sort of pick up the pace, and being at 221 going into the final straight, that's enough. We'll make that up on this final long straight. I'll weave around to try and, that generates heat in the tires in the game, yeah, but it also makes the track a bit longer, so you can get the top speed up a bit more. But anyway, there we go. We did it. You don't need to warm up your tires all the way to 100%, because I didn't do it there, as you can see, and it's mission accomplished or goal achieved or whatever. Okay, so now I don't know why they say the end of the 50th lap without, okay, don't get damaged. But yeah, they could have just said finish 6th, finish in the top 6. I don't know why they had to say the 50th lap, but anyway. We're starting at the end of lap 48. So, and we've got a race on our hands here because we're way down. We started in 15th, we got past Magnussen there at the final corner. Well, I suppose it's the final corner before the big long straight, which isn't actually a big long straight. It's got some bendy bits in it that are flat out anyway. But yeah, we got 2 laps to get up to 6th place, and we're quite far back, and the cars are quite spaced out, so we've got a race on here. About time, really. But here we go. So coming up now on Liam Lawson, we'll duck through on the inside. There is Tsunoda ahead of us. Whoops! There we go, flying off the track. That corner, it bugs me a bit because I'm supposed to go off the track and go wide there. Caught me in 2 minds. I'm like, I'm not doing this right. I'm driving this like it's a real F1 game where there's track limits and stuff. On this game there are no track limits on this track, so just about right. So I was like, no, I'm doing it. Oh, it's too late. All that indecision, and yeah, ended up going off the track. So up into 10th place with a lap to go, so we've got to overtake 4 more cars, and then they kind of got a bit closer together, so that's alright. We'll do some wheel banging there with Fernando. He won't mind. Fernando's cool. He understands that rubbing is racing. He's old school. There's George Russell, will give him a wide berth, but otherwise he'll be on the radio crying like a little baby, which is kind of what he is. There's Lewis, he's on the radio moaning about his tyres, and there's the Cornish pasty, and then we go past him into 6th place. So yeah, those last 4 cars were pretty close together, so you just weave right through. As our friend Lando Calrissian wondering why his McLaren is so slow. This is the 2024 season. The McLaren was actually quite fast at the end of the 2024 season, but Lando did have a terrible time at Interlagos there. That's really Interlagos where Max won the championship last season. Anyways, there we go, 6th place. I thought we were going to have a tough time. Not really, but there we are. Right, the penultimate one, 331.5 kilometers an hour is a lot. And I needed, there are my upgrades. I put the body up to 5. There's the costs. I don't think you need to go with all the way, the body all the way up to 5. You can leave it at 4 and then you can save yourself about $60,000 M there. I just put it on because, well, it's an M dollar upgrade. You know, who cares? It's M dollar's not hard to come by in the game, especially once you have this car. But yeah, I'll just put it on, and then I'm not concerned with hitting top speed now. I think I've hit top speed twice already. It's just concerned about winning the race now. Top speed will absolutely take care of itself. This is kind of the way, but then, yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it. But then science was right where I wanted to put my car in the apex of the corner, right when I was arriving. So I had to back out a little bit and run wide. And then he almost tagged me. But yeah, managed to save all that up. And all right, cars got in our way. You badass. Right, let's go after, who's next? Leclerc. Oh yeah, they all like just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 Red Bulls, 2 Ferraris, 2 Mercs, and so on, you know. It's just, yeah. That's the way they sort of spaced it out. I don't know why it's done that way, but yeah, there's no real race going on between these cars. As you can see, we've already hit the top speed 3 times, and before this corner I've hit it a 4th time, not that we need to. There's how to use that curve on the outside to run wide onto, and that's not considered off track. Didn't get this as wide as should have. Go. And then what was interesting here is the Red Bulls out front were encountering lapped traffic, and there's no blue flags in this game, so they couldn't overtake the traffic, which is one of the Saubers. Who was in the Sauber last season? Would that be Bottas or Joe? Yeah, it was Joe. Alright, well, now we're in full pursuit of Max on the last lap. And let's see if we go around the outside. No. I can't get in his draft because I'm alongside him. I don't want to tag him, I don't want to take him out. We'll just go around the outside there, turn 3, cool. No problem, like 2 trailer park girls going around the outside. Okay, so that's that. No blue flags, of course, so because race drivers today can't overtake lap traffic anymore. They just get shown a blue flag and the traffic has to pull over and stop like there's a freaking fire engine coming past or something. It's a lost art, that, making your way through traffic. Go back and watch some of the 80s races and see what slow traffic really was before stupid blue flags ruined everything. Right, and so that is the final, penultimate event of the final stage. We're getting close now. One more to go, and for this, we're going to talk some nonsense. Oh yes, the brakes are on fire. The brakes are no longer functioning. So this is one I was talking about. This is the last race. This is tricky. You start in first place. You have to win the race. You've got 5 seconds of off track. You are not allowed to use the brake pedal. So, my voice today. And your phone is on 15%. So hurry up and finish. Yeah, you get this finished and charge your phone up again. Alright, so yeah, it's not too difficult. Max is behind you, hunting you down, but he never really caught me, and I was off the track here. I'm learning this as I go, like what should I be doing? Unfortunately, we can't really use the off track to slow the car down, so we just have to take your foot off the gas, just lift your thumb off the accelerator. It's the only way to do it, and do it with enough time to slow the car down before the corner. This car, it does decelerate very quickly if your foot is not on the accelerator, so it's interesting. Like it's like like it kind of works like an electric car, like that in the game. So yeah, if you're not on the accelerator, it does decelerate quite quickly. I'm getting 2 tires on the grass here, just to see. That'll help slow it down. Maybe, I guess so. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too concerned, because if I do run out wide on the outside there, it's not going to consider me going off track. I'm running it a bit wide. I did this a lot better on the 3rd lap. Here we go as well again. Just that was more sliding. I didn't really go off track. I kept it on the curb. But I was keeping an eye on Max. Max is 200 meters behind, and then I did that. And now I was getting worried, because now we have less than a second of off track. So now I'm worried. Okay, no more mistakes. Max is 200 or so meters behind. So just keep it calm. And yeah, just lift and coast like a whole lot. And I noticed Max is slow in the corners. So that's maybe due to the bot management we've been doing throughout the event. So yeah, just lifting. You can see my accelerator on the right hand side of the screen. You can see where I'm lifting. Like I'm lifting here, back on, lifting again, and then I'm off the accelerator completely. And then just tapping it, sort of feathering it through here, and then off way earlier than before, and nicely through there. So then just the last corner to go, well, the last corner that really is going to count, and also just lifting way early, back on the accelerator now. This is it, we've won it now. All you got to do is keep it on track and keep ahead of Max. We've actually pulled further away from Max on that lap. He's now 260 meters behind. So there you go. All right, now let's take a look at this, because this is interesting. We've completed it. We've won the Volante. We've done that. We're going to stage 5 complete. We're going to collect our rewards. There's our rewards. The car, 60,000 M dollars and 30 gold. There's our total rewards. 175 M dollars, 1,000 M dollars, 100 gold. That's a profit of 58 gold, because we only spent 42. Now, if you don't put that last upgrade on the body, that'll save you 60,000, and you'll make a profit on M dollars too. Cool, guys. I hope you guys go and do this event. Seriously, go and do it, because a free car, that car is 2 million M dollars. You get it for free. Plus, you will make profit in it, and it's a really cool car to have. And it's really cheap to upgrade. So, and there's an exclusive series for it, so really worthwhile doing. That's it for the Interlagos Interlude. Have a very happy Thursday, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we should be looking at what is coming in the next update. So that'll be cool. Stay tuned for that one. Hit subscribe, hit like, do all that stuff. And until then, have a good time all the time. Cheers.